With the highly contagious Delta variant spreading through Florida, we're seeing a booming demand for COVID-19 tests. The Department of Health tells us 300 to 400 people per day have been flocking to its Jacksonville location for a free swab. And clinics tell us they've had to change their policies on walk-in testing. News 4 Jax reporter Joe McLean is joining us live from the Health Department's main office. Joe, we've heard of people waiting in line for more than an hour.
And Tom, I'm told that's not because of a lack of available tests, but rather that huge increase in demand for them, with only so many tests that can be processed at a time. The simple and obvious fact is, the more this virus and its variants spread throughout the community, the higher the demand for these free COVID tests. A line stretched around the health department in Duval County as dozens wait to be tested for COVID-19. Some were more understanding.
Not gonna lie, I did expect it to be a little quicker, but that's perfectly fine. I understand, stuff happens.
By the time we worked around the two different corners, it was only about 90 minutes total, and that includes having, a shorter staff because of the lunch period. So it really wasn't bad at all.
While others were more frustrated.
You're pushing you outside in the middle of a pandemic? I mean, I'm upset. This is ridiculous. Who is running this city?
The Department of Health said COVID testing demand has skyrocketed, with the office seeing 300 to 400 patients a day over the last 2 weeks. Meanwhile, clinics like Avicenna Medical were also swamped with those wanting a test.
A few days ago, in the morning at 8 a.m. when we opened, there would be 40 people standing outside. And there was always a mad rush in the morning. And so that would create a huge backlog.
So this week, Avicenna's 3 clinics ditched walk-up testing, switching instead to an appointment-only model. It's because while there are plenty of tests available, the logistics of a walk-in appointment take time. And each clinic can only process about 100 per day. Soleimani said the Delta variant appears to be less subtle than the original version, as most patients who test positive are showing symptoms.
It's pretty rampant. Like if you're symptomatic now, you most likely have the Delta variant. That's how prevalent it is right now.
Now, if it's been a while since you even thought about COVID-19 testing, there's an important thing for you to remember. If you do not have symptoms, but you believe you've been exposed to the virus, doctors say you're supposed to wait about 72 hours in order to get an accurate test. However, if you are symptomatic, they say you want to get a test as quickly as possible. Reporting live, I'm Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.